In this video I build and destroy Lego sets, then I take the instructions and throw them away to make something different with the parts. For example, this 3000 piece Lego set becomes a masterpiece of a figure from Pirates of the Caribbean, and we try to solve a Rubik's Cube with Lego. So let's go! In this package are already some of the sets we'll be working with in this video. These are all for the first round. Alright, let's start with the Mona Lisa. And after 3 hours we have this painting that you can hang up. Cool. But yeah, this set was built with instructions. And you know what? I don't like the way she looks. Disgusting! Okay, she's still looking at us. Good job, Lego. But that won't stop us. Okay, now we can use the parts for a better version without instruction. Let's start with a base. Here's one eye, here's the second eye, only the nose is missing, and a smile. Let's add a frame. And okay, are you ready for the better version? 3, 2, 1. Nah, I mean it can't look better. And now it looks much more like the original. Everyone now thinks I broke into the Louvre. Alright, the next set on the list is from Lego Star Wars.
Reels I must watch.
Okay, basically it's only 8 letters. But let's see what we can make from it. We'll build one part without and one part with instructions, which this STAR, so star part is, which has a little Easter egg with 2 starships. For the last 4 letters we could now continue with the instruction, but nope, we don't need any instructions. So first we start with a T, now let's build an R, then we add an E, and finally a K. Nice, the set is finished. Comment down below if this is an upgrade or downgrade. Oh, how does it look from the back? Oh god. Fits with the backside of the new Death Star. Oh god. Okay, but we didn't fully follow one rule, namely to only build without instructions. Alright, this time without instruction. We start with a satisfying connection, which gives us an. Then comes a P, and the last letter is an S like subscribe. Let's build one last thing. And alright, now it looks like you can't read instructions. But there are much better things coming. So let's continue with the next one. These are the parts for a Lego police car. And I had a brilliant idea. What if we build it without instruction and only with illegal building techniques? And that turned out harder than I thought.
Is this illegal?
But yeah, at least it consists 100% of illegal techniques and has a spoiler. But let's move on. Okay, let's open the next set and see what we can make from it. Pretty much everyone has seen The Lion King and therefore knows Simba and this iconic movie scene. Let's recreate it so we can make something better from the leftovers. And by that I mean a Millennium Falcon. So if you don't have $800, 20 will also do. But there's even something more useful you can make with Simba. And this time it's an everyday object. Because now I can finally watch my favorite show on my phone. Day in Lego City, until a giant meteor hit the earth. Or can watch Simba how he's watching me. Okay, before we solve a Rubik's Cube, let's look at one last set. Let's first see what the set gives us. A small panda and a fat one. The special thing is that it's a 3-in-1 set, but we want to show Lego that we can make more than just 3 things with the set. For that we have to wipe out the panda family. To make an emperor penguin with a chick. Okay, that's one alternative you get instructions for, and the second one lives underwater. Good, but so far everything was built with instructions. But there are 5 more alternatives without instructions. The first is the skunk. Shit! Oh my god! The second is an anteater, and yes, very unusual animal. I also tried to get Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, and you also have parts for Light Fairy. I think this model turned out very well, because it almost looks like an official Lego set. From sight we surely all know him. It's a cartoon character named Snoopy, and you can even add a little bird Woodstock. Okay, and for the final model. So this was originally a panda, right?
Yeah.
And what if we make panda shoes out of it? So I tried my best to recreate these Nike shoes. Nice, looks good. And yeah, so rather an 8-in-1 set. Let's move on to a very interesting set with which you can build robots. Let's see what he can do. He can drive and talk,
What was that?
show emotions and tell jokes.
You look nice today. That was a joke.
And yeah, better not mess with him. He can also golf and do this. Okay, a child can surely have a lot of fun with the set, because that's exactly what it's made for.
Do you want to see something funny?
And also don't use illegal building techniques in front of him.
Can I see some identification, please? Thank you. That's it. You are coming with me.
Okay, it's time to find out if you can solve the Rubik's Cube with the set for kids. So here's the machine for it. But it can solve the cube without a program, so I sat down to make one. Okay, it took ages, so it better works now. If you're wondering why it looks so simple, there are also sub-programs. So yeah, if there's even one small mistake, I'm cooked. Okay, first try. Okay, it already makes a good first impression. And a bit later this happened. On the second try, the same. And on the next it went completely crazy. Oh, come on. Nah. Okay, I think I found a mistake. So let's try again. And this time it looked much better. Good, we're already halfway done. But the question is, do we have a solved cube in the end? Or is he just scrambling everything? Oh, let's go, I think they're close. Yes, I can't believe we solved the cube with this. But now let's see what else we can do with the set. For that I built a second machine that can hold a pen here. And yeah, I think it's clear now what the machine can do. But to do anything, it needs a program first. Oh shit, that's only one letter. Okay, it's finished. Let's go. Okay, let's speed this up. And 5 minutes later we have the finished word. Yeah, it looks more like Braille, but the message is good. Let's just look at this one set before we get to the big finale. After building, we have this bonsai tree, where you get extra parts to replace the leaves with a different color. And you also get flowers and pink frogs. Good, let's see what we can do with the parts. We start first with the small platform, then we add a tree trunk with this illegal building technique for mushrooms. Here's a second tree trunk. Now we need to connect the two parts. On top comes this. And I also built two arms, which are completely movable. That means you can move each individual finger. And the highlight, the head. And yeah, there's no frog sitting on the nose. The frog is the nose. And for eyebrows we have horns. Good, but one thing is still missing. Because this isn't just any walking tree, it's the one from Lord of the Rings. So I bought a $500 Lord of the Rings set. We can use that. And now we can just create the exact movie scene. Wait, what? Nah, I'm just kidding. I didn't buy the set just for that. But now let's really get to the best possible alternative for the set. But for that we need the parts. Good. Yeah, the set is just made for this variant. And on the inside there's also something. Okay, let's get to the big finale. For that I bought this $250 Lego set with 3,155 pieces. Nice. Let's build it in a speed run. And after 4 hours we have the finished Tyrannosaurus. And yeah, it's massive. We're talking 40 inches. I mean, here you can see the comparison with a normally sized skeleton. A whole car fit in the mouth. And yeah, it even makes sounds like a real skeleton. Okay, after all the parts are sorted, we can now make a masterpiece from it. And yeah, by that I mean Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay, are you ready? Go! Alright, Davy Jones is surely moved to tears now. Comment what set you like the most, and if you wanna see more, subscribe.
Been in a 4x4, swerving through the blocks, Lego bricks 4x4, and I never stop. Feel the heat, yellow everywhere, and it's getting hotter. Lego University, that be my alma mater.